What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at future star Barnes. Honestly, I'm always a big fan of left wings and right wings coming into a cam, and especially with a 9+ upgrade. He is the superstar from Leicester. He's 23 years old, so he's just managed to get in on the under 23s. He's coming in at just shy of $500,000 on Xbox and 470 on the PlayStation. He is a cam, he's English, he's got 4-star weak foot. I'm very interested in him. We've played a few games, some cracking goals, so stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into the review. So then with Barnes, he is a 3-star skiller with the 4-star weak foot. Unfortunately, no upgrades for him in terms of his skill moves or weak foot. He is 5'11", he has gotten a high attacking with the medium defensive work rates, and in terms of traits, we've got outside of the foot shot. Outside of the foot shot? Yeah, that sounds about right. 91 pace, 88 shooting, 87 passing, and 88 dribbling are his main stats, with the 90 stamina, and then very, very low strength and aggression and jumping. Interesting card, very quick, lovely on the turn. He's got 89, 86 agility balance, 85 composure. Again, with these future stars, I think it was the first year, because it was a Sancho that just was beautiful, bar from his composure. I'm glad that they're starting to bring this up and kind of reflect how they would be in 5 years time, 2 years time, when they've made their future star status. Whereas now they're starting to really put the effort in to make this card wonderful. And honestly, he absolutely bossed that midfield. Yes, there is always going to be better cams, and I think that's always going to be the case, depending on how your play style is, depending on your formation, how literally you play to the fine detail will depend on who you prefer in that cam role. Personally, I prefer Bruno. I've happy with Bruno all the way through the game. Gold, inform, player of the month, whatever it is. Obviously, team of the year is GOAT standard. But I mean, some people don't like him. Some people find him too slow, too blocky, maybe doesn't have the right pass. It is literally down to preference, and I think Barnes will definitely, or should definitely, be chucked into the races with a lot of people, because this card is wonderful. He's quick on the turn, he's got a lovely little finesse shot on him. Obviously, he's got the outside of the foot trait, unfortunately, not the finesse trait. He is right-footed, and he banged an absolute perler with his left, which literally the first goal went in, and I was contemplating, is he left-footed? But obviously we played a few games with him, and he was brilliant for me. I want to go straight into the clips, because then we can talk about the afters. I can show you a little bit more on screen. You can have a look at the overall. Let's get into it. So if we are looking at Barnes, honestly, bossed that midfield. We came up against a couple of very, very good opponents, but he was just putting people in the left, right, and centre, making assists. Literally 20 minutes into the first game, he gets his first assist, and we see constantly, this is another one. It's a cracking volley back towards where he's going, gets his leg nice and high, and absolutely slap shots it. And I believe this is the wonder goal. That could be wrong. Was playing with Messi very, very nicely, honestly. Oh no, I know what this one is. Gets the ball, gets a lovely chest. Unfortunately, just misses across the top of the bar there. I think it might be this one. Oh no, this is another head. Dest getting in front of the defender. I think that was Vidic as well. This is the one. Left foot, oh, eat your heart out. And I think that was, I want to say Courtois in net, because of the Varane link. And honestly, he just absolutely destroys defences. The pass and move game was absolutely on point. Vidic bringing him over for a penalty. We're seeing assists, we're seeing goals, we're seeing everything. This guy is something really, really special to me. I'm very happy that this card has managed to get in. But look at this. Look at that. Left foot again, across goal. Honestly, there is nothing this card can't do in terms of around that box. Lovely dribbling. It's a shame that he's not a 4-star skiller as well, because I feel like that would have took him to the absolute new level and managed to not have no delay. So if we're looking at the overall, like I say, if we double click him, 490, 470, pretty standard price. Engine is what everybody's looking for. Obviously, we've already got a lot of shooting, and because of being a cam, 93 rated if you put an engine on. It's an absolutely beautiful card. I am praying that this card comes out of a free common gold pack, which is what you can get with some of these. I think it's 5 of the future stars can come from a free gold upgrade, so the 11 silvers into golds, and then there is 1 American Dortmund player that can come from the bronze upgrade, which is 11 bronzes all the way into a silver. So I'd definitely be testing my luck whilst doing the League SBC. Make sure you are trying to do them, because I think I got one last year. It was either last year or the year before. We managed to get, even if it was a cheap one, they are all relatively good price. So there's a potential to really get one here. If anyone, you're going to get the Real Madrid goalkeeper. But honestly, out of a free common gold pack, we see multiple informs consistently. Why not a future star? I feel like that's going to be a task over the week to try and really push to get one of them. But Barnes, for me, with the 9 upgrades, has been wonderful. Like I say, he is only 23 years old. Obviously, he came, I think it was from West Brom, or he came from Leicester, and then obviously went to Barnsley, I think that is. Then he went to West Brom, then he went back to Leicester, and then the rest is history, because literally it was 2 more years. He has literally not moved one bit. He's gone up to a gold common, but not really seen anything as of yet. Obviously making tracks in the Leicester team. In terms of in real life, 21 matches, 7 goals, 3 assists. For an up and coming lad, it's a great start in the Prem. I feel like that for me as a left wing, I don't personally know how they play him, but as a left wing, if that's the position we're taking, that is a wonderful little record. Starting in the Prem, getting his feet. Leicester are absolutely on form at the moment, so here's to kind of like a career for him. I feel like he's genuinely got something going on, and in FIFA, I am a big fan of this card. There is obviously cards that are very similar or are probably better, but in terms of coin value and what you can get out of this card with the links of an English player, I really can't complain one bit for him. I feel like stat-wise, it's nice. Obviously, there's a few things I'd like to change. 4-star skill moves would be beautiful. I would like a little bit more strength, maybe more aggression than anything. Then again, I would like more composure, just to kind of see him through all the way until team of the season. Even though this card definitely could get you to at least team of the season, I think you could probably get away with 85, but obviously it will always play on your mind. You want to have that probably 90 plus by now to really know that when you're playing FUT Champs, where you're playing rivals and you are desperate for that win, you do not want a card screwing it up for you. If they've got 90 plus, it's very, very hard to do that. And overall, I just think he's a wonderful card. He seems to kind of like tick my boxes, really play well. It's like the 5'8", 5'10", 5'11 players who are quite nimble, good agility, great turn, can just shake defenders off like it's nothing. It's mainly that 4-star skills that I really, really could do with being upgraded. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. I'll see you next time. Peace.